Okay, Baruch Hashem, it is after Rosh Hashana, an amazing Uman Rosh Hashana. Um, that was just incredible. The same, every year just gets better and better. The unity that we experienced there between all different types of Jews from all over the world cannot be matched anywhere else. The tefillas, the dancing, the everything. So I just wanted to make a little video. First of all, just to say a big thank you to everybody who came over to me in Uman and telling me that my videos and the news site and the WhatsApp group that we all started really, really helped them. Last year when the whole thing started with the borders closing and everything like that, so I started a news site, Breast of News, to help people, have information on what's going to be and what's going on. At the end, the borders were closed anyway. But this year, thank God that Ukraine stayed open and Israel stayed open, and there was a lot of paperwork to be done for everybody to go to Uman, whether you were vaccinated, whether you were not vaccinated. There was every single experience that somebody had at the border this time. Everybody was like, how did you do it? What did you know? Everything was just different for each person. Some people, they didn't ask for anything. Some people, they kept for hours. I crossed the border in like a second with my vaccine card from Israel. Some people did the app, the Vidom app, which kind of at the end of the day didn't really do much for anybody because the corona testing in Uman was a disaster, as I'm sure some people heard about. Maybe we'll discuss that in a minute. So we had this WhatsApp group that we started along with the news site, and there's a lot of people in there. I know some of them, I don't know all of them. And when I came to Uman, all of a sudden people were just coming over to me on the street like, hey man, your WhatsApp group saved my life. I didn't know which papers to bring. I didn't know how to buy insurance. I didn't know how to do anything. And everybody in the group helped us out, and everybody got there. Everybody had links to all the apps and everything. And it was really, really encouraging to hear that we helped a lot of people. And also people were reading the news site, Breast of News. I'll leave a link below. I actually just posted some amazing pictures from Uman, from a photographer named Yosef Chaim Goldschmidt. And you should definitely check out that link. We'll put it in the description. And also people came over to me from all walks of life, Satmar Chassidim and people from France and all over the world just came over to me and said, hey, we watch your videos on Rabbi Nachman and it's good chizik and thank you for everything. So I just wanted to say thank you for everybody who's watching and reading and supporting what we're doing. It's not really we, I guess it's just me, but with everybody it's just together, so anyway, thank God I'm back home from Uman. I got home very early morning on Friday morning after a long travel session from Uman to Kiev, from Kiev to Vienna, from Vienna to Tel Aviv, and then Tel Aviv back to Tzfat. Met a lot of, had a lot of different things, over the way. But Rosh Hashanah was amazing, and Uman was just really cool. I think it was a little quieter this year than usual. Definitely did not seem to be as big as the other years, but everything was still the same. Shiners was still incredible with all the food and, his big davenings. I heard that the Vesikim Minyan was packed like crazy. People were getting there, 30 minutes before it started even. There was no seats. And his other minyan, 10 o'clock minyan, also was full. Sorry about that. And Feder had opened up a new shul where he was serving food for the last few years, and he extended and he made a huge new building, just like triple the size, and he was just giving out free meals on the Chag, like for everybody. It was just incredible. I think I ate there twice, and the davening and the tzion and the tikkun klali and everything was just beautiful. I think the only bad part of the whole situation was that there were supposed to be a lot more testing stations open in Uman. I had a list of things that were supposed to be open. I walked around on Erev Chag looking for places that were open, and really like 2 out of 8 were open, and it was just a very, very bad situation because a lot of people wanted to get tested to get out of this Vidoma app quarantine thing, which didn't end up doing anything anyway because they never checked it on the way out of Ukraine. For many people, but the situation with the testing was very, very bad. I was able to get tested, thank God, somewhere a little bit more private for a little bit more money. So my test was okay, but many people did get tested Erev Chag. They waited hours. I had friends who waited, you know, in their Shabbos clothes, in their clothes ready for Rosh Hashana. They were still waiting online 5 minutes before Shkia to get tested because people wanted to follow the rules and people wanted to do everything right. And some of them did get tested, and some of them didn't. And people needed to leave right after the Chag to go to the airport, and there was no results ready, and so people had to go get tested again in the airport. And people were coming out positive on these rapid tests that were not so accurate, and then they were doing PCR tests that showed that they were not sick at all. So the whole thing was a disaster, and I hope that by next year, we won't have to deal with any of this stuff. But overall, in general, I think it was a great kibbutz. People were behaved. I didn't see any, fights or anything like that. I didn't see anything, bad. And the plane rides, sometimes are a little wild. Baruch Hashem, everything was calm this year, and people were calm and following the rules, and everybody who walked back into Israel had to get tested. And unfortunately, there are people that are sick, but, they'll be in quarantine. A lot of people are in quarantine. Everybody from America came, and everybody from Canada and from France, and it's just amazing. It's just really, really cool. So just, I don't know, just wanted to speak about it a little bit. Very, very high prayers at Nekuda Taiva. Should be freed, and just everything was just amazing. And of course, you get to meet hundreds of new people. So whoever I met, if I don't remember your name, thanks for coming over, and I hope we get to meet again. And Baruch Hashem, that's it. So now we just have to keep on going with the Rebbe's light that we got from Rosh Hashanah. Try to hold on for as long as we can and build with it and grow with it and do what we can. And Be'ezer Hashem, we'll keep making videos, learning some more things about Rabbi Nachman and Rav Nosson and Breslov and history and everything like that. And that's it. Everyone should have a great year.